What's going on, y'all? Big Ray back with another video. Wanted to really talk to you guys about the impact the American with Disability Act has really had on my life since I've been blind due to gun violence, which is really a big problem right now. And unfortunately, gun violence was a major effect. It took my sight 24 years ago, so I just really want to share with you guys a lot of stories and how gun violence is really ravaging our community right now, how we got to really look at that and how ways we can actually improve upon that. But the American with Disabilities Act, July 26th, the 31st anniversary of this groundbreaking legislation right here. And as a man who was blind now, I never thought that I would really be impacted by the American with Disabilities Act until after I lost my sight. But little did I know, I was already using the benefits of the American with Disabilities Act, and I'm going to talk to you guys about that too a little bit here in the video as well. But at 17, I lost my sight, unfortunately, due to gun violence. And that, changed my life forever. Now I'm walking with this cane, which I had to learn a lot of things to really get myself to that next level. But today is the 31st anniversary of the American Disabilities Act, groundbreaking legislation that was passed by George H. Bush, the first George Bush. You know what I'm saying? And this legislation right now really allowed me to be able to get my degree from Purdue University, Calumet. Shout out to all my folks up at Purdue Cal, PUC. And with this legislation, I was able to, go to school. Right now I'm working full time, take care of my kids, but you guys might not even know that you guys be impacted daily with the American with Disabilities Act. So things like when you get on that elevator and you hear that ding noise, or you may even hear it saying the floors that you're on, you could thank the ADA for that as well. You get on the elevator, it has the braille buttons, which is accessible for me so I can know what floor I want to get off on, where I'm at. And when I get off on that floor, I can actually, once again, sweating like a pastor. Once I get off that floor, I'm able, with the help of the ADA, I'm able to know what room I'm in because of the braille that's on every door at the hotel. So I don't have to worry about going to somebody else's room. When you go to the restrooms, they have braille on the door. They have things and signs on the door. Once again, you could thank the ADA for that as well. And those things help me be more independent and self-sufficient at the end of the day. Other things you might not even know about the American with Disabilities Act, when you go on walking across the street, you got that signal, and that talking, that audible signal right there. You could thank the ADA for that as well. I mean, with the when you're crossing the street and you have the ramps and things of that nature, those help not just people who are wheelchair bound, they also help people, right, who, have strollers and things of that nature. And when you go into a door or a building with accessible doorways, once again, you got those double strollers, you're able to benefit due to the American with Disabilities Act. So just things like that, when you're walking around today, you may see little things like that. Those are all due to the American with Disabilities Act right there. But after I lost my sight, like I say, 24 years ago, I've had to do a lot of things. I had to advocate for myself. I had to, just learn how to navigate the world without sight. So I just want people to really realize and think about things before you pull that trigger that, outside of death, which is the worst thing that can happen, people who survive actually have, traumatic injuries, such as myself. When I lost my sight, when I got hit 4 times, I lost my sight, went totally blind after that. And I know people, that got hit and, they can no longer walk. They have, issues, mental issues and things of that nature. So, I just really want to just really out here share my message. Keep following me out here on Facebook, Ray Montgomery. Follow me at Outside Looking In on my new Facebook page. Follow me on YouTube at Outside Looking In with Ray Montgomery. I'm going to keep sharing these stories about the last 24 years of my life and what I've been going through. A lot of things that changed, and some funny stories, some interesting stories, but I just want y'all to be out here and just realize that thanks to the ADA, I'm able to, be a homeowner, raise my kids, go to work, adapt to technology and things of that nature. So keep following me. I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep mentoring. I'm going to keep inspiring. I do a lot of motivational speaking. So if you want any of that, consulting with adaptive technology and mentoring. So right now, just wanted to talk to you guys real quick, touch bases with you, and let y'all guys know everything's all right. And I got some more stories I'm gonna tell you guys. Some may be fun, some may be sad, but you know, life goes on after I lost my sight, and I'm still here. And I just want y'all to understand it's the 31st anniversary of the ADA, and a lot of things uh, have occurred. And thanks to this groundbreaking legislation, man, people right now with disabilities are able to become more inclusive. It makes the society more inclusive at the end of the day when everybody can participate. So this groundbreaking legislation helped break down barriers, break down walls. So just keep on following me, Ray Montgomery, Outside Looking In. Follow me YouTube and all my social media channels. And I'm gonna talk to you guys next time. Thank you. And y'all can see my phone, it talks to me as well. I ain't gonna let y'all hear all that right now, but you know, the phone is accessible and it does all that great stuff. And I'll holler at y'all next time.
Speech on. 1 viewers. Comments. Kevin Mandrell is watching. Pamela. Formats. Creative tools. Formats. Comments. Kevin Mandrell. 2 viewers. Live. 2. Pamela. Format. Creative tools. Flip camera. Flashlight chooser. Invite. Invite to go live with. Comment. Finish. Button.